thanks for joining me in this video. I'm Kayla with the Leadership Collaborative. I help leaders feel successful every single day, and I love sharing leadership tips and giving free resources and just sharing things that I've learned in my leadership journey. So I want to share with you guys my website. So I don't know if you know, but I have a website. It's called glowgetterslife.com. I originally created this website when I only had the Glow Getters podcast. I've thought about changing the URL and the podcast name over and over, but I really like it, so I'm leaving it for now. And I'm gonna show you, one, how to get to my website, and then I'm also gonna show you how to get to all the resources while you're in the website. It's really like a one-stop shop for everything that I have available to you guys. So I think that's why it's nice, because if you're looking for a piece of information I've shared, or you're like, oh, I really need some leadership advice on this certain topic, you can go back and look at the archives, and this is gonna be a great way for you to go find things. Let me just show you, this is the landing page of my website. Like I said, you can just go to glowgetterslife.com and it will come up right here. But say you're on Instagram watching this, you can actually click the link tree or the link in my bio here. And I have, a bunch of different links here right now. I mentioned my Leadership Collaborative membership, how to get involved. I also like to share recent blog posts and, some things that are current events I'll share up here on top. Like, for example, I gave a Galentine's Spotify playlist for my community for Galentine's Day. I also mentioned how to take action for cancer patients and their families. And why we should support the COVID relief bill. But down here, I have the little sparkle on my website link, and that's where you can get to it. So if you click there, it's gonna go directly to my website. Super easy to get to from Instagram. Now let's say you're on YouTube. If you're on the YouTube channel, my homepage, on the right-hand side here, there's links to my Leadership Collaborative membership. There's links to my Instagram, but also right here to my website. So my website little icon is this white K with the blue circle, and it's gonna open from there. So easy peasy. Once you're at my website, there's a menu on the top, and this is where it's gonna be easy for you to navigate. So you can click Meet Kayla, and here's where I tell you more about my why, why I started the Leadership Collaborative, why I'm so passionate about leadership, why I continue to show up and share it, and sort of how it's evolved over time from 6 years ago all the way to current state, and how it even molded during 2020. So that's where you can learn more about me, more about my why, and how I got all this started. All right, so if you go to the Leadership Collaborative menu and click on it, it'll open in a new window. And this is gonna take you to my Leadership Collaborative community, where you can check it out and decide if it's something you wanna join. It says choose a plan here, and that's where you can learn more about what the plan options are. But really what you wanna check out is scroll down, and you can look at sort of about me, why you would wanna become a member, and what services I offer, and then just a thank you. And then again, the plans are at the bottom. You can do show more details, and it's gonna talk about the monthly and the annual plan options you have, and there's a discount for the annual plan. So that's the Leadership Collaborative menu. If you go to the YouTube menu, obviously that's going to be a direct link to my YouTube channel. If you didn't know, I have a YouTube channel, and that's kind of titled the Leadership Collaborative as well. And I have a ton of videos. I started this back in August. I'm just going to scroll through them here. There's tons of backlog of awesome content for you to check out. I have more videos on here than I do on my Instagram or my IGTV, just because I didn't start putting stuff on IGTV right away. So come back and check that out. I also have everything broken into playlists, so you can see the different buckets that I've categorized stuff in. So that's that. Podcast. Like I said, I have the Glow Getters podcast. If you click on that, it's going to take you to a landing page on my website here, and then you can listen wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. So I link it up on Spotify, on iTunes, and it will open, and it's going to look like this. You can check it out on iTunes. It looks like this. I have archives going back 2 years worth. And then Anchor, which is the platform that I use. It's run by Spotify to upload my podcast episodes. And the cool thing about the podcast episodes is that if you click on them, I have additional information here for you about the episode. So if you're in your iTunes app or your Spotify app, you should be able to click these links and check it out. Any additional information I give you during the podcast. I typically, if it's something that people can just listen to and don't necessarily need to see me, I'll put the information onto the podcast as well as the YouTube channel. But for like this video, you want to see what I'm doing, so I'm not going to be putting that one on the podcast, if that makes sense. All right, so moving along here on my website, you can click on the blog menu, and that's going to take you to the various blog posts I've created. The archives are pretty far back, back to the end of mid-2019. Let's see if I have any older posts. Yeah, okay, beginning of 2019. I don't always have pictures with everything, but I do have, you can click on them, and they link to the podcast if there was a podcast and give a little description. Otherwise, if it's just like a blog post, you know, like a traditional one, like this one, it is me, you know, writing out the blog post information, and you can read that. So that's another cool resource for you if you like writing more. I try to share things in the blog that kind of complement the lessons I'm teaching here, or link to the podcast or the YouTube video. And then last but not least, my free resource library. I host it in Dropbox right now. I realize it's not the prettiest, but you can come in here and download free things from me. So I have a visual management board template, a stakeholder list template, a SPAR template for leaders. I have recognition worksheets, one-on-one meeting work aids and note templates, leader daily standard work templates, communication strategy templates, coaching through questions. And then I have a couple like bullet journals and digital planner botanical doodles because it's fun. And so what you would do is you would just click on the worksheet, download it. So you would click here on the little ellipsis and then click download. And you should just be able to open this up in a brand new PDF. And voila, you can print and save for yourself. So that is my website. I hope you guys check it out. You know, it's helpful because it also has my social media links. One other thing that I wanted to show you guys was my Pinterest. And I have different leadership pins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like 14 or 15 boards here that include links to articles that I find or things that I've written. So for example, in leading teams, I have pins that I've created that link to check out my YouTube channel. But I also have other really cool pins that I think are helpful that I would want to share with you. So definitely check out my Pinterest. It's just pinterest.com/Kayla_Fahey-Ahrndt. I think you can probably just search for me and I'll link it in the video description below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you'll go check out my website and find some resources that are new to you. Take care.